What's happening, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Red Oak Outdoors. My name is Aaron, and it is another beautiful day down here in southern New Mexico. Also, as per usual, I am not prepared for today's video whatsoever. Hello, truck. I was not anticipating on even filming anything today because the wind was so stinking bad. This week it's ripping pretty bad. But our boy Brandon, he called us up a little while ago and said, hey, I need to ride down to Hatch. I'm buying a trolling motor. And so Brandon's gonna buy a trolling motor today. And but we're not gonna leave for like an hour. It's like, well, I'm not gonna just sit around the house for an hour. I might as well go catch a fish, see what we can do. So I've got a rod, pocket full of baits, some terminal tackle in this kit here, got some caffeine, and then here in a second we'll run down to Hatch and buy ourselves a trolling motor. He's gonna buy a trolling motor. I'm just gonna be I guess I'm his Uber for tonight. So anyway, we are here at the spot. I don't even have my GoPro or anything. We just got ourselves on the cell phone on a tripod. First things first, sip of the good stuff. Well, I don't know about this spot. Let's move on down the road. Set you right here. I just have this feeling that the fish might want something a little bit bigger, possibly, potentially. So I have this, it's a flat-sided crankbait from 6 Sense. I actually found this lure, looks like a bluegill. I found this thing stuck in some rocks a couple years ago. And it's turned out to be a pretty decent lure. I've changed the hooks. I put new hooks on it this year, finally, after having it in my tackle box for a long time. But it's worked pretty well. And this is a nice deep hole, so I think it's not gonna get hung up too bad, but it could be famous last words. I could lose this thing on the first cast, you know. I like to do that on occasion. All right. Crankbait engaged. I'm gonna make a cast over here behind me once I get this in. There's a carp over there. There we go. We got ourselves a fish. What do we got? Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fighting him still. Well, we got ourselves a good fish, whatever he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's huge. He's huge. He's huge. He's huge. Guys, he's such a big fish. Oh my goodness. See, and I don't have my GoPro. This always happens, man. Let's just start filming with the phone. She's a freaking tank. Look how big this stinking fish is. Oh gosh. That is a stinking football. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is such a unit. I'm guessing 4.5, 5 pounds. Somewhere in there. Oh my gosh. Not quite 6. I can't get my fist in there just yet. But man, that is a beast. All right, we'll get a good look at her. We'll come step down here and give her a nice gentle release. Gosh, look how big she is. Woo! Thank you, Laura. That was wild. You know, I saw fish jumping over here and I was like, you know what, I'll just make a cast in that direction, kind of switch things up a little bit. Boom, maybe second or third cast over there. Hammered it. I thought, I was like, oh, that's a fish. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. This is great. Perfect. Makes me happy. If that's the only fish I catch today, I'm all right with that. You know, that was a freaking stud. You know, we can't tournament fish to save our lives, but when it comes to just catching fish, we can do pretty good, you know? Let's see. Decent cast. We got a fish. Is he a decent one too? Feels like it's a pretty good fish. It's another decent fish, guys. Oh, guys. Even better. We got ourselves a stinking walleye. Thank you. Ooh-wee. You know, I don't have pliers, but he's a keeper. I love me some walleye. Are we gonna do a catch and cook? Nah, we won't. We'll cook them, but I won't film it. I'll just... Boom, we got it undone. There we go. You know, I had mentioned my walleye earlier. Beautiful fish. Absolutely gorgeous. He doesn't have the white on his... Oh, it's just covered in mud. He's got a little bit of white on his tail. There it is. Check out those teeth. That's crazy. Beautiful fish. All right, I'm gonna dispatch him so he's not, you know, flopping around all over the place all crazy. And then we'll make a couple more casts. I need to check the time too, see what's up with Brandon. Yeah, I was so confused when he hit. Because he definitely didn't feel like a bass. But I knew it was, like, I thought it was just a stick at first. Then I started feeling a couple head shakes and then I set the hook. And then once you set the hook on a walleye, they don't really fight. They just come in like a wet sock, you know? So I thought it was just a stick, but just pulling. I forgot there was walleye over here. I'm not gonna lie. But I am not disappointed. That's awesome. All right. It's like our 5th last cast. I had a bite. I swear I had a bite. So you can't leave once you get a bite, right? I guess we'll save them for another day.